Today's story is called Mr.Su's Special Pork. Long, long ago, in a happy town called Hangzhou, lived a kind man, Mr.Su Dongpo. The big lake near the town was sometimes too full and sometimes too empty. This made the farm fields sad. Mr.Su worked very hard to fix the lake. He made sure the water was just right for all the farms. He helped everyone in Hangzhou a lot. After Mr.Su fixed the lake, the fields were happy again. They grew lots and lots of yummy food. All the farmers smiled. When the new year came, everyone wanted to thank Mr.Su. They brought him gifts like tasty pigs and good wine. They were so happy because Mr.Su was so helpful. Mr.Su got many gifts of pork. He thought, how can I share this yummy food with everyone? He told his helpers to cut the pork into neat little squares. Then they cooked it slowly until it was soft and shiny red. Mr.Su made a special list and gave a piece of this delicious meat to every family in town for their New Year dinner. Oh, how happy everyone was! The grown-ups clapped their hands, and the children giggled and jumped with joy. They loved the special pork from Mr.Su. "Thank you, Mr.Su," they all cheered. They started to call this wonderful dish Dongpo Pork to remember the kind man who shared it with them. It was a very happy time for everyone. Soon, everyone in Hangzhou talked about Dongpo Pork. A big restaurant boss heard about it. He thought, this special pork sounds wonderful. He talked to his cook. They decided to make the square, red pork for their restaurant too. They put up a big sign that said, "Come try our delicious Dongpo Pork." The restaurant became very, very busy. People lined up all day long to taste the famous Dongpo Pork. The cook made 10 pigs' worth of pork every day, but it was never enough. Other restaurant owners saw how much everyone loved it. Soon, every restaurant in Hangzhou, big or small, made and sold Dongpo Pork. It was the best dish in town. But not everyone was happy. Far away in the king's big palace, some grumpy helpers didn't like Mr.Su. They saw how much the people loved him, and it made them feel mean. One very sneaky helper, called the spy, decided to cause trouble. He dressed in simple clothes so no one would know who he was. He went to Hangzhou to find a reason to be unkind to Mr.Su. The spy arrived in busy Hangzhou. He felt very important on his secret trip. He went into a restaurant to eat lunch. A friendly server handed him a menu. The spy looked at the words. And what do you think was the very first thing he saw? Dongpo Pork. The spy's eyes grew wide. He looked very confused for a moment. "I want that one!" The spy thumped the table. "The first dish!" He ate the Dongpo Pork. "Oh, this tastes so good," he thought. He asked the server, "What is this dish?" The server proudly said, "It's our famous Dongpo Pork. Everyone loves it." The spy quickly collected menus from all the restaurants. He felt very excited and hurried back to the palace. Back at the palace, the spy ran to see the king. "Oh, king," he cried, "Mr.Su Dongpo is very, very bad. The people hate him so much. They want to eat his meat. They even named a dish after him called Dongpo Pork." The king looked surprised. "Are you sure?" asked the king. "Do you have proof?" The spy showed the king the big pile of greasy menus. The king was not a very clever king. He didn't think hard. He only saw the menus. "Oh no," he said, "Mr.Su is bad." Right away, the king wrote a special paper. It said Mr.Su could not be a helper anymore. He had to go far, far away from Hangzhou. Even though Mr.Su had to leave, the people in Hangzhou never forgot him. They remembered all the good things he did and how kind he was. They still cooked Dongpo Pork and told its story. And that is why, even today, Dongpo Pork is a very famous and yummy dish in Hangzhou. It reminds everyone of the kind Mr.Su Dongpo.